Yo, what's going on, everyone? It is your boy Pup. We are here for the SDPA Luxury Ball Division playoffs. We were facing against Brandon P again after they smoked me last week with Rain Dance Hurricane, which was pretty fun. Looks like they could have brought it again, potentially. Really just depends. They do have the Graph AI again, though. But we brought stuff that's a little bit different. No Gliscor again is nice. I didn't think it was the best enemy anyways. We see no Ape this time, though, which is pretty nice for me for sure. The Electrode Tera Fairy is very solid in this game. Definitely. Alright, so the Whimsicott is their Tera Captain, Tera Steel, Fire, or Ground. I mean, they have to be like Tera Steel to do anything to Weezing. I can threaten them with Weezing. I also think Chi-Yu is just very, very strong to start off the game. But it might be nice to keep my Choice Scarf around. Okay. If they want to lead with the Fortress, or even, I guess not really Uxie, but Quacklevolt is like a super good lead into the Fortress. Absolutely destroys that. It's great into the Cinderace as well. I think we're going to lead with Chi-Yu, though. Oh, I don't have very much time at all. I think we're going to lead with Chi-Yu. Really solid lead into basically everything on their team. If they lead with Cinderace, I'm going to expect it to be Choice Scarfed again. And I'm going to switch hard into my my Weezing. But good luck, have fun to my opponent. They ended up getting stuck with me after beating me last week. I think I finished, what? I don't even know. We finished 5th at 5-3 plus 10. They ended up finishing 4th at 6-2 plus 4. And they ended up choosing me. Alright, but we do see the Fortress lead. We are in as Chi-Yu. Can this thing knock me out with a potential body press? If they're max, it's a roll in my favor to live. I think what I'm just going to do is Dark Pulse. I always just click Dark Pulse, no matter what. I don't think it makes sense to do anything else. We can potentially get a flinch. And they're going to be Earthquake. Okay. We live on 5. I'm totally fine with that. We're just going to Dark Pulse again. Earthquake is interesting. Yeah, they're just going to let me have it. That was like max attack on that thing. Max attack Adamant. We lived on 4. So it actually is more than that. So it's like some sort of boosting item. Definitely probably a roll to knock me out there, but we do get roll in our favor at least. And I think if they bring out like Cinderace, then we probably just stay in. I do expect Choice Scarf again, but we get that information for sure. And if they're not, then we click Dark Pulse and we just have a chance to flinch it. I think we just stay in versus anything. Chi-Yu is actually doing something for us because it hasn't done anything this season. Literally hasn't done a thing. But they have a decision to make here. What are they going to go to? Poseidon. So this is Walking Wake. Are they Booster? They're not Booster. They could be Choice Scarf. Walking Wake. I mean, we're just going to Dark Pulse. If they're Scarf, we'll see it here. They're not. So we can flinch them. They're just going to Dragon Pulse. So no Scarf. They took a ton of damage from that move. Looks like we got a pretty high roll. I mean, it's going to do a ton anyways. And they're Lorb. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And we just go Electrode here for sure. I think Electrode is always good, because we're always going to outrun this Pokemon. They have no immunities to any electric moves. They don't even have a good resist. Do I want to Tera out of my typing? Do I want to go Fairy? And show that? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think we're just going to go for the T-Bolt here. If they want to preserve it, they're going to take a lot of damage on something else. Might be the Whimsicott. But we want to keep this typing so we can't get like Sunsport or anything. As they are going to withdraw. So we're going to get a tough T-Bolt off. Probably on Whims. It's going to be Graph AI. Graph AI versus my Electrode. T-Bolt should be a 2-shot. It is not. But we do get a Tera. That's really nice. We'll take that for sure. And looks like a dirty roll. In this house, we don't care about rolls, though. We are just going to Volt Switch. They're going to get fully paralyzed, so they went for some sort of status. Fine by me. It could have been a Toxic, could have been a Parting Shot, something like that, but we'll take it for sure. I guess if they're max HP, that amount of damage makes sense. But they're paralyzed. They should be 175 at max. I don't think I can go Quacklevolt here, even though that would be really nice. I think we just go Chomp. And I think we just click Spike. Is really solid versus them. I also can just click like EQ or Dragon Tail or something like that. Rocks are good as well. I actually think Rocks are just a little bit better because they hit the Uxie. So they're going to Parting Shot straight out. And we probably see Uxie come out here. We're going to be -1 attack. If we see the Court Change Cinderace, that's totally fine by me. They are going to send out Uxie, though. We're just going to click Dragon Tail. I don't want them to potentially be Calm Mind. I guess they could be Encore and then Calm Mind me, but then we at least know what we're getting into. So I'm a Dragon Tail. They're going to Reflect, so there's screens. Reflect makes a good chunk of sense here. We do get a crit right through it, but they're max Phys Def for sure. I mean, they're not actually max Phys Def, I don't think. They get the Graph AI out. Is this thing gonna die or no? Doesn't look like it. I don't want to let them set up. I think, we always have like Toxic. We have the Weezing. I'm gonna go out to Weezing here. I think this is fine. We probably see a Parting Shot here. I feel like that makes a ton of sense. So they're gonna Sunny Day. Alright, that's perfectly fine. If they want a Memento, that's also okay. I kind of want a Toxic on the Parting Shot. But also Strange Steam does the same thing. Does it not? But Toxic, if they stay in, then we're just wasting the turns. They're going to knock off, and they're just going to die from my helmet. So that means they actually don't knock it off, which is nice. Yeah, we're going to Toxic here. If they do end up going out to the Walking Wake, I don't think they can actually set up a sub because of the rocks. They might be able to knock out this Pokemon. They're going to go out to the Cinderace. I think we Haze in case they're Swords Dance. Even if they're Swords Dance, I think we're fine. It's definitely going to hurt, for sure. We're just going to Toxic. They are going to Swords Dance. I figured as much. They're +2 in the sun. So Pyro Ball's definitely coming out here. I should have probably clicked Haze. But we get them on a timer. Which is nice. And I think my play is just to go hard Garchomp here. They might be like Trailblaze sort of thing. To get their speed up, or Flame Charge. I guess Flame Charge makes a little bit more sense, I think. And if they Flame Charge, this was a... I mean, this was a fine play. It's their Facade. Youch. That hurts. We have a Rough Skin Rocky Helmet, though. They're going to take another round of Chip. No more Reflect. Do we keep this Pokemon around? I feel like they might just click Pyro Ball here. But I can't let them set up. We'll just try to get a Spike up. They're going to Pyro and they're going to hit. But we are faster with my Electrode. So I don't have to worry about anything like that. Maybe like a Quick Attack. Do I Scout for +2 Quick Attack? Cinderace. If they're Adamant, they're a normal type. If they're like Silk Scarf, because we haven't seen an item. Quick Attack versus Electrode. It definitely does not knock me out. But Electrode is really what helps me out in this game. I don't want to take the damage on it because of Wake. So I think we're going to go back out to Weezing here. Just in case they're Quick Attack. So we saw Pyro Ball, Facade, Sword Stance. And their Flame Charge. Okay. That's fine. They're going to die to Helmet. So we're going to get that passive KO. A second one for Weezing's Helmet, which is nice. It would have died to Toxic anyways. They're going to go out to Poseidon. They're just barely not going to get knocked out. They get the Photosynthesis. Is this going to be speed? Yes, it is. Okay, I'd like to see how many turns of Sun are left. 2. Okay. I mean, we just Strange Steam for sure. We don't need this Pokemon, right? It's only Uxie and Wims. Yeah, we're just gonna Strange Steam here. They're gonna Flamethrower. Does this knock me out? It does. Okay. But they're Life Orb, so they go down. And I feel pretty confident. I think the Whimsicott is definitely super scary still. They know how to use Whims, for sure. And everything on my team except for Electrode is super weak to it. So we're just going to go Electrode. And they're going to go Uxie. They're going to set up screens for it. I think I'm just going to Volt Switch out. We're AV. I want to keep as much health as possible on this Electrode. And I think that we just go out to... I don't know. I think Palossand is actually fine here. But we could also go out to Quackavolt and potentially set up Sub or just Aqua Step. I think they probably set up Light Screen here. I don't think they're attacking. We're gonna go Hard Quack. Yeah, they set up Light Screen. I'm gonna force them to set up Reflect. I don't even think we get two-shot by this Uxie, probably. Uxie, Utility. Psychic will two-shot me. If there's Psychic Noise, it's a roll in my favor to not get two-shot. Right now, we see no Reflect up. I'm just gonna bulk up in their face. We'll see if they Psychic or Psychic Noise me. So they're just gonna Sunny Day. I'm fine with that. We're just gonna Aqua Step, I think. The sun is up, so we don't do that much damage. We'll see if they're Helmet. No, they're obviously not Helmet. We know they're Light Clay. But now we're +1 speed. We should be faster than Wims, I think. We're at 340. Whimsicott, if they're like a choice specs, they are faster. So we'll Aqua Step again. They might want to switch out as to not give me the Moxie. That does nothing. They're just going to U-turn. So that's okay with me. We're faster for now. But Whimsicott, under Reflect, we're +1. Oh, we do a good chunk, for sure. And they only knock me out if they're specs. I also can click Substitute to stall out the turns. I just don't want them to get set up. But I also don't want to just straight up die to a Moonblast, you know? I think we will just click CC, though. We'll see if they end up tearing here. I don't think they should, but I could be Brave Bird or Ice Spinner on this Pokemon. Because they've only seen Bulk Up and Aqua Step. So they're going to be Scarfed. Aren't they? Because we were +2. They have to be Choice Scarf. Yeah, they are. So we're going to go Electrode here. I think we have to Tera Fairy and Tera Blast. If they're Tera Steel, it's a little bit of a problem. This is coming down to the wire. I might be able to do it with Palisand. I really might be able to. The Uxie cannot do any damage. And there's no more screen up. They're Choice Scarf for sure. Moonblast shouldn't do very much. Our Tera Blast should do about 50% to this Pokemon. They are going to Tera Fire, so now it's not. Now our Tera Blast is only going to do like 25%. I think we're okay. Tera Fairy. They're not Scarfed? Oh, they're Chlorophyll. They're Chlorophyll. I'm so dumb. They're not Prankster, they're Chlorophyll. I think I just lost to this Pokemon now. Actually, I don't know. It's so close. Looks like I died to 2 Moonblasts. Even AV'd. Will Giga Drain give me enough HP? No. How much sun is left? 3 turns. Okay, we're gonna T-Bolt here. They're gonna Tera Blast. This actually might not 2-KO me. Never mind, it's in the sun. We're gonna bring them down to a sliver. There's 2 turns left. I think they're gonna get me because of the Chlorophyll. Oh man, because they should totally knock me out with a grass move onto Palisand. Right? There's 2 turns, so if I switch out, if Palisand lives, Palisand in the sun. Palisand, I think, lives. I have to switch. Hoping that they Moonblast or they Tera Blast. They do Tera Blast. Yeah, that does a ton. I do still think that they beat me. If they play it right. I'm going to Shadow Ball. If they switch out, then we definitely win. I think we die here. If we don't, then we would win. But I think what they do now... Man, I should have just T-bolted. But the sun's gone. Electrode comes out. We're going to lose it just barely. I'm going to Giga Drain. They should switch out here. They didn't switch out. What are they doing? If they switched out and then got the sunny day up? I guess I don't know if they would have lived too with Uxie. I guess Uxie might not live too. I don't know. All that thing can do is click U-turn versus me. Oh, Uxie definitely doesn't live. All right. We cleaned up with Electrode. I thought I had lost. Oh my goodness. Great game to Brandon P. I know it's a lot harder to win a rematch if you won the first time. So tough matchup for them for sure. But they play it out of their minds. Their team's really solid into mine as well. And they brought just the best stuff. Chlorophyll growth is crazy. But we made the right play, and we ended up winning for it. So, great game. I guess you'll see us in the next round. I have no clue who I'm playing right now. But definitely happy that I won that one. Make sure you go check them out. I should have their link in the description. I might have all the coaches. I honestly don't even remember. But that's going to be about it for me. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.